Wow.
And fuck Pat McAfee too.
Wow. I'm starting to say.
Yeah,
Wow.
I second that.
Well, you don't like Pat McAfee either?
Yes.
I don't know.
Jalen, I'm pretty sure you're the only one that does.
I mean, I like it. I mean,
Well, the first reason is like those slick shots he gave towards AEW, trying to be the cool kid and school like everybody else is. Like, oh yeah,
I remember.
AEW.
I remember
Yeah.
that. I do remember
I don't. I don't.
that.
Of course.
You guys took it out of context. That's not what we was talking about.
I don't know. To me, he's a tryhard at times. I don't know. He tries to be like the cool kid.
Well, you know, you don't even watch the show. You don't even watch the show to know that.
You guys
Yes,
are just
well,
hating. You guys are just jealous.
Elite drones always criticizing WWE. They don't even watch the product. All you guys do is complain. You're all fickle.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you cope over the fact that AEW ain't shit. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
Hey, you said it, not me. Wow.
And speaking of AW, fuck Excalibur too.
yeah. Fuck Edge too. Apparently. Oh, fuck Adam Cope. He's Adam Cope. Adam Cope.
Well, I mean, he did call himself Cope at one point, so he did.
Oh my
He did
god.
call. So they're probably not wrong, but Cope. Oh my god.
Adam Cope.
I know that was a thing.
I'm glad he's back to Adam Copeland because Cope was not working. I get what he's trying to do, but it wasn't working.
Anyways, what's going on, guys? We're back with another video.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I never thought. Oh wait, that's not what we're doing.
Not that one.
yeah, wrong video.
We got a damn good show.
Yeah, we're always doing Drake and Josh streams during this time, but this week is gonna be a different one because of the craziness around pro wrestling. One specific is a situation with Crash Out Jackson over here. Rampage Jackson's son, who nearly committed murder in the wrestling ring.
Yep.
All because of a misunderstanding. So, what was the dude's name? AJ Mana, right?
I think so, yeah. The guy with the cowboy hat?
Yeah.
Well, I call him cowboy bitch.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cowboy shit, yeah. So he invites Raja to the event because they're friends, and pretty much he was there to support his friend. And then they got to meet Syko Stu, or Raja got to meet Syko Stu, and talking some smack, yada yada yada. And then Stu hits him with an empty beer can. Raja no-sells it. He's like, oh, what the fuck was that? Blah, 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 blah. You know, and Stu was like, oh, you're not going to sell it because he thought he was actually a pro wrestler himself. Little did he know that he wasn't a professional wrestler. He was a MMA fighter. But because there were cameras around, they thought this was a skit. You know, this was a promo.
Yeah.
So he goes and does that. Raja gets upset, and oh, what was that about? Yada yada. They pretty much explained to him like, hey, like this. He thought this was a promo, and he thought you were just playing character or whatnot. And Stu, pretty much apologized to him like, oh, I thought this was all a show, or I didn't know I apologize and all that. And everybody else was explaining to Raja as well about, he does that. He lives his gimmick or whatever the fuck, right? Plays his gimmick. And he apologized. They shook hands, and it was like, okay, everything was, copacetic or whatever. But obviously, he was still upset about it, which I don't understand because they pretty much explained what happened. It was a big misunderstanding, and he even said himself that it didn't even hurt. So
It just pisses him off.
Yeah, it's pissed him off, as she said.
yeah, it pissed him off. Yada yada yada.
He felt disrespected, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even and then he would just go on. And on about it. Like, I was like, bro, like they pretty much explained what happened. I get it. Like, if it was like, all of a sudden he hits you with a like, I understand. At first, it's like, okay, you would feel disrespected when somebody just randomly hits you. It's like, what the fuck was that all about? But it was already explained, and he apologized. You shook hands, and they tell him, "Oh yeah, okay, let's have you be a part of the show. You'll have a spot where you come in, you run in, and do whatever." And you got AJ Mana pretty much calling him an idiot, calling Stu an idiot. Oh, he's a dumbass. Yeah, he's an idiot because he did blah, blah. He didn't say that when he was in his face, though. I find that funny.
Yeah, I do find that funny.
He didn't say all that shit when Stu was there. Oh yeah, he's a dumbass. Blah, blah. And according to what was the Douglas, or who was the other guy's name that they came
The
in?
promoter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Rikishi's son. I can't. But I already forgot his name though.
Yeah.
Which was his idea for Roger to get for him to be part of the show, to get back in or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So according to him, AJ has, there's some beef there between AJ and Stu. There's some issues there, and he's going around telling him, when you get in there, you give him his receipt, like you make sure you get his ass, pretty much.
Because obviously he can't do it on his own.
And then that's what's funny too. And he says, "Oh, if you want to, I'll go out there too." It's like, the fuck?
Yeah.
I'll go out there too. Like,
which obviously that didn't happen. We'll touch on that when we get to it.
Yeah. So, and then you know what a receipt is, yada yada yada. Well,
yeah.
Clearly, he.
But Roger did. Reason why is because he doesn't understand the business, because he's not really a fan of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, what gets me is this. Like, you still know that he's still like upset about that whole thing. Like, you could clearly see, like, he's like, oh yeah, I want to, he's full of all this, fucking anger. Like you could just tell, like, he's in a bad mood. So you would think, as a friend, you would tell him, okay, you could give him his receipt or whatnot, but make sure you do it this way or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, but no. Instead, you tell him, oh yeah, you go out there, you let him have it, pretty much. Yeah, that's so dumb.
Yeah.
So he's out in the crowd, and he's on his he's doing.
He was on Kick.
Yeah, he was on Kick. He was doing his live stream. Mm-hmm. And then you got a bunch of trolls, a bunch of sock accounts going on this chat, talking shit like, "Oh yeah, you a bitch! Oh yeah, I can't believe you let him do that to you." All that, that's dumb shit.
Yeah, it wouldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Yeah. Let's see you out there.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
But not before. Also, his dad. May I call him a bitch as well?
Yeah, Rampage takes an L for this too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He
Especially
takes
with
an L.
the videos. Yeah, and I've been seeing some videos of like after this whole situation and seeing like their relationship, Rampage and Raja.
Not
Yeah, there's definitely
not very positive there.
no, not at all. Like he treats more his Japanese kids. I think he has two Japanese kids, like two Japanese sons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he treats them a lot better than his other kids. I mean, he even
Hey.
said that he got bail money for them just in case they mess up.
I can't imagine why.
Like now,
Yeah.
like what kind of parenting is that?
Well, since MMA fighters are supposed to be these tough alpha males, I guess Rampage. Oh yeah, my son ain't gonna be fucking soft. He ain't gonna be a bitch. He ain't gonna be a pussy. But it's like, dude, what the fuck? You're just being a fucking dick.
And what about your other sons? Like I think you got them like college tuitions. Like got them money for college tuitions.
What about your daughters?
Yeah.
Now I can only imagine what conversations he and his dad had after him not winning anything. I'm pretty sure he's telling him, yeah, why would you let all that? Yeah, you're a loser, all this stuff. I could just picture it right now. Him just talking down
loser.
Like, what kind of parent? Like, before we get to the conversation they had on the phone, what kind of you have bail money just in case your son goes to jail for whatever reason?
That'll be a waste of bail money.
Like they're gonna they're gonna mess up.
Yeah, like they're gonna get in trouble. Like
that says a lot more to him. That says a lot more about him than does the son, really.
Yeah.
Because like you're supposed to be the parent. Like, I mean, if you're treating your Japanese kids like with love and care, why didn't you treat Raja, the other son, like that?
Yeah, why can't he go to college, get a degree, and all that stuff? Why can't he do that?
Well, based on how he is, I can see. It's probably his reason why.
I mean, like as a parent, you should want better for your kids, but you're going there talking about, oh yeah, I got bail money just in case he gets in trouble. Why should he be getting in trouble in the first place?
Yeah, that tells me that that you didn't do a good job raising your son. That's the case.
And then go ahead.
There's actually the going back to the concussion thing. I actually saw the video where Roger was sparring with the other fighter, and the other fighter did a spinning wheel kick to his head and gave him a concussion. Looking back at it now, I wish I can go back in time and say, yeah, you know what, just knock him the fuck out.
No.
Yeah,
I think that's also like another factor into that too. He's probably still dealing with that.
Yeah, he was.
And that's the thing, like it's like
doesn't excuse what he did.
I'm not excusing what he did. But,
I know. But there were some people that were though.
Yeah, he's dealing with concussion. He has to deal with his dad. Being hard on him. I'm sure like people online, calling him, a wimp because of he lost a fight and he got knocked out in the sparring match. Like all this stuff's like he's just going through it, and like I'm sure there was like multiple factors that would cause all of this, and he just took it out on Stu after that whole incident. He apologized like 3 times. Because here's the thing, if he like after Stu hit him with the can, if you would have fought him there, I don't think anyone would have been mad at him. It's like you would get it, like, okay, yeah, I get why you did that. Like he hit you, for no reason, So I would understand. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking about that with Christian before we went on air. JBL talked about that. If it happened right there and there, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No, it would have been a different story. It would have been a different story. I think that he would have been on a Syko, really. But the thing is, he didn't do anything. Like, he got mad, but he didn't do anything. And when Stu found out, oh, this is gonna work, he's not a worker, he's not a wrestler, he apologized, and they shook hands, like they were cool. So like, you would think that would solve the problem, but the minute like someone said, "Hey, you can give him the seat," that's just like that's a that's a recipe for disaster, because he's not a wrestler. He doesn't really get the business like that. Because this thing, like, a receipt is like, okay, y'all remember when Brock and Braun Strowman and Kane had a match in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and Braun accidentally like legit kneed Brock in the face, and like Brock like hit him like twice and told him to slow down. That's a receipt. That's a receipt.
That was a receipt.
What Roger did, that was basically attempted murder.
You didn't see Brock go out there. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker, and then he's like all over his ass and shit. And
he just gave him like two quick stiff shots and told him to slow down. That was it. And guess what? They were cool after that. Braun and Brock were cool after that. Yeah, but what Roger did, like, yeah, and like you said, the chat too, like, yeah, the chat didn't help at all. Him, big chat.
I blame the chat more than anything.
Yeah, because it's nothing but bunch of trolls and a bunch of like losers, like just basically wanting to see some crazy stuff, egging them on, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like saying, "Oh, you ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do nothing." Basically.
And getting back to Jordan's point earlier, about the whole like, oh, my son's not gonna be a bitch, or he's gonna be a man. He's gotta be tough and all that. There's nothing wrong with raising your son to be men.
Yeah, of course not.
Stand up for yourself and like, don't let anybody power over you and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But to call your own son a bitch and this, that, and the other, like the way he's like he trolls his own son.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw a video,
crazy.
Bro. I saw a video of like, I think it was Raja and Rampage like in a pool area or something, and there was like this like Instagram like model or whatever, and I think like Raja was like trying to talk to her, right? And then here you got Rampage like grabbing him and saying like, "Bro, no, don't mess with her," like, and that's my chick, It was something like that, and I was like, "Yo, what the heck?" Like what?
Nothing worse than getting cock blocked by your own dad.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, that sounds like something out of an Adult Swim episode. Like, bro, what is this? But yeah, and like, yeah, it's just, yeah, he Rampage, man, he failed his son, bro. He really did, because you gotta realize, you growing up and your dad basically, calling you, a bitch and stuff like that, like, saying you're a wimp and stuff. Dude, that mess with you, man. That mess with you, because all you can think about is that you hate your dad, or you desperately want to prove him wrong. It's one of those two things that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he even said when he was in the crowd, when he was talking to his chat, and my father will never call me a bitch. Like,
see.
Why does that even have to get to that point? Like I get, like, nothing wrong with proving to your dad like you want to be somebody.
Yeah,
but to that extent, that should never be. That should
There's
never
a
be
difference-
to that extent.
There's a difference between being a man and being a bully. And for what I saw, that was like just, that was just like some bully behavior to me. Like, bro. And it's already bad enough though, like when you slammed him, he was already knocked out. That alone knocked him out. And the fact that you kept punching him in his face, punching him in his head, breaking his bones, like his his facial bone, like when he was knocked out, like sleep, you still attacked him, and it's like, bro, that don't make you a man. That make you a little punk.
That you just proved to the whole world that you're an even bigger bitch than they were saying you were.
Exactly. Exactly. You made it worse. You made it worse on yourself because now, not only did you almost kill him, man, now you basically just prove people point like why they calling you, just you basically just proved this point. And yeah, and not only that, like after that happened, and they got him out of there. At least one of the wrestlers did, got him out of there, and he left. You see him like screaming, like having a tantrum, But it's like, bro, this is something I was seeing in high school, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And getting back to Rampage, he's being notified by people that his son is live, and obviously something happened, something went wrong. The first thing like when I'm calling my son, right, and something's happening, the first thing I'm asking is, "Hey son, are you okay? Like something happened? What exactly happened? Did Rampage do any of that? Nope.
No.
He was too busy worrying about his fucking $5 Instagram model. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was streaming his own kick video. I think it was. I can't remember if he was or not, but
yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, what does he do? He clowns him. It's like yeah, hey, did you get gang attacked by a bunch of dudes in tights and blah blah blah, like.
And that's what gets me too, because wait a minute, you were in the business, not just with TNA, but also with WWE. And I'm not saying he wrestled for WWE. I'm just saying he was on the show with WWE before. But and you go up as a fan, and you're seeing all that now. What comes to pro wrestling?
And like I said before,
because your son got involved of it when he got bitched out, according to a lot of people saying that.
And like I said, he was also a part of like a women's wrestling company. I think it was the commentator. I think.
Rampage was the commentator.
I think so. Yeah, he was one of the commentators.
Oh God, those poor women.
Yeah, I know because Katie Ford had some matches in that company. So and he was there. So, but yeah, so I didn't even know he said that.
Have any of you ever seen that one interview that Rampage did where he was dry humping that one woman?
Oh,
what the fuck?
I have no knowledge of it. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, and also the other one where he motorboated the interviewer.
What?
Okay. I had no knowledge of that of that.
Yeah, Rampage. He's kind of a perv, man. He's kind of a creep.
Yeah, I would say he is. Yes.
Yeah, and he himself has been a crash out too in the past. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ask that door on the Ultimate Fighter. Ask that.
I remember seeing that.
He was one that destroyed that door, right?
I remember seeing that.
Yep.
I remember seeing that one.
Yep, that was him.
And then he like trying to fight Ariel. What's his name? The guy that does the interview.
Ariel Helwani.
Yeah, Ariel Helwani. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember like he said like he wanted to squash some beef, and like I guess Rampage took it as a fight where it's like, bro, what are you gonna fight? Like, no, that's not what he meant.
He got offended by a fan like tapping him on the shoulder.
Yeah, you saw that?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
It was some 21-year-old fan tapping on the shoulder in the back. He was like, hey Rampage, and Rampage, what the fuck you doing, man?
Why you tapping me on my shoulder? I don't like people tapping me on my shoulder. And the funny thing is, dude, Roger was there and he was actually looking at his dad like, "Dad, what the fuck are you doing? You're embarrassing." Like, It's not that big of a deal. It's not like he fucking pepper sprayed you or some shit.
Shut up, son.
Shut up, son.
You don't tell me in the you don't tell a grown man in fucking shoulder and shit like what?
Yeah. Don't be a
He was like, come here, man. Let me do a social experiment, and then he like tapped him too, like.
Oh no.
And then he asked him. Then he asked him how old he was. He was like, I'm 21, and he's like,
You old enough to get your ass whooped?
yeah. It's like, okay, dude. Like,
Wow. He just wanted your attention. Man.
yeah, the guy was like, oh, I was just trying to get your attention, whatever. Like, well, I got ears, man. I could hear, man. Like, okay.
Apparently not. Yeah. What'd you say?
Oh, sorry. That's a funny story. Oh man.
Yeah, but this whole situation is messed up, man.
Yeah. Now, if I was in a situation with because I'm pretty sure Jackson, does have respect for wrestlers, what they do in the ring and all that. But if I was in that situation where his son was in that situation, and a promoter, tell him, this what you to do. You want me to be part of the show and do all this right? Because obviously you're angry about what happened. I would be like, just get out there. It's not worth it. Just clear your mind, because he's already in a bad state of mind. So this, because of the concussion and all that and everything, and he's already got got a bad reputation. Period. He shouldn't have been there in the first place. It doesn't matter. I don't care if he was there because his friend invited him. That cowboy bitch.
Yeah, that cowboy bitch. Fake ass Hangman Page.
Fake ass Hangman Page.
Dollar store James Storm.
Yeah, that whole thing like outside should have never happened, but at the same time, I mean, the problem was solved. That's what gets me.
Yeah.
The issue was solved, and you still landed those punches. Did some very horrible shit to you.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to Rampage, right? Even if he wasn't a wrestling fan, or he looked down at wrestling, you can clearly see, like, your chat is informing you that your son, something happened with your son. You call him, you don't even ask him, hey dude, like what's wrong, yada yada yada, you don't go to him and say, hey, what exactly happened for you to get upset, yada yada yada. And his son didn't even explain the actual thing that happened.
Yeah.
Rampage, he just kept joking them like, oh, did you guys like Tez? Oh, I saw a video of you getting on with dudes with ties, and then his son was like, no, the fuck I wasn't, like, shut the fuck up or something like that, to his own father.
Yeah.
Like, now listen, I don't care how old I get, I'm not talking to my dad like that.
Yeah, like
why are you being disrespectful to your dad like that though? Like, I don't understand that though. It's like,
because I ain't no bitch.
Like, this is the type of relationship these two have. It's fucking crazy.
It's sad, man. It is sad.
Yeah, something's really messed up. Well, with both of them, but we're talking specifically Raja. If he's saying shit like this and his anger is like this, like, this dude needs some serious therapy or something, because dude,
go to your job.
Yep. So apparently There was a video clip that I mean this thing's been played hundreds of times of him with his live chat.
Mhm.
Somebody apparently told him the receipt, the actual receipt, like what he's actually supposed to do.
Yeah.
Which is take him down and then give him like a punch or something, like one shot.
Yeah.
Raja is literally saying, "Oh yeah, they told me to do this, but watch this. I'm gonna give him multiple shots."
Yeah. And he said something in the line of, "Yo, my dream was to fuck up a wrestler." It's not that. It was
Yeah,
some type
he
of quote
said
he said. Yeah.
that.
Well,
Yeah,
he
he
said his
said
dream was
that.
to fuck a pro wrestler.
Yeah.
Well, Roger, I think once everybody saw how much of a bitch you are, that shit went out the window. So,
Yeah. Well, he said F up, or pro wrestler,
fuck up a pro wrestler. Okay.
Yeah, not.
Well, he already had it on his mind, so that's a motive
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He basically set on this kick to whatever it is that he was exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah, it was all premeditated. Like he knew exactly what he was gonna do. This was no accidental thing or whatever. Not saying that anybody ever even said that. I'm just saying
And also it wasn't a work that went wrong.
No. This is as real as real can get.
Nope. Yep.
Like you could just tell by the footage. Like this shit was.
I mean,
It was a premeditated thing that happened.
Yeah.
Like you could tell that was real fucking anger. That was real anger from him.
It was.
Roger.
Well, I'm tired of people thinking I'm a bitch, bro. Why you show everybody I'm not a bitch, bro?
I'm tired of people playing with me, man. Like,
yeah, that's what he was saying. He remind me of ACH when he was going his tirade.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was his name? Oh yeah, Jordan Miles. What's
Jordan
his
Miles.
name?
He's crazy.
What you were saying, Nick?
Well, I'm saying, like, I watched the video and I'm like, I just saw like he just like slammed he slammed Psycho Sid down. I'm like, and I just saw him start wailing on it. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like I was like shocked by him just doing that though. It's like you deliberately hurt. You're deliberately hurting the guy. It's not a work at all. Like you actually are hurting someone. That was
attention. That was his attention.
That was a. Yeah.
I'm like, it's like, Psycho said. Thankfully, he did not die. Thankfully, and it's just like,
he beat him so bad. He was choking on his own blood and his own teeth.
Missing couple missing teeth. So I heard.
Oh jeez.
Apparently, it's a lot of teeth that went missing.
Yeah, that's a lot of teeth. Yeah. That's how hard he was punching him.
Yeah,
the fact that he also just fled too, though. Like he just fled though after he did it though too. It's like the fact that he just fled. Like,
yeah. Once one of the wrestlers got stopped him, because he was trying to fight him off too, and I mean, like if no one came out there, he could have died right there. He could have been dead.
Yeah, that's right.
And the fact. The fact that when this was going down, the referee didn't do shit.
All he was doing was waving him off. Like, dude, get in there.
It's like okay, this is a MMA. Maybe in his mind, it's an MMA fighter. He'll beat my ass too, dude. No,
call for the wrestlers. Then at least call for someone. Like hey, get someone out here.
And then there's other people around that didn't do anything either.
Yeah, the only wrestler, I forgot his name, but the only wrestler came in.
I'll bring him up.
Yeah, all I gotta say is the dude that stopped it. He looks like a mixture of Aleister Black and John Moxley, so I'm gonna just call him Aleister.
Yes, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, he looks like that mixed with Lance Archer.
Yeah, the one smaller dude tried to, I guess.
At least
Yeah.
he tried. At least he
Yeah.
tried. So
Yeah, at least he tried. Yeah,
I'll give him
but
that.
everyone else, I think the wrestlers said they were just standing there. They didn't really do anything to help. So, and the thing is, like, they told him to like watch out just in case something happened. So they knew something was going to happen. They knew something was up. With the whole receipt thing. So, yeah.
And then they yeah, again I keep forgetting the guy's name that when they came in for the save.
I'm trying to find out what was his name.
Yeah, because he did an interview, after the
Yeah,
whole situation.
because he did get an interview about it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying to figure out like when Psycho Sid first hit him with like the can though. It's like, did he not understand like it was a work though? Like it wasn't like an
No,
actual he didn't actually meaning to do it. Like
no, because Roger Jackson doesn't understand the business. I mean, you think he would, if his dad would have told him about it, because his dad has been in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Not the fact that Rampage is a fan of wrestling and his son is not, like, not that specifically. It's just the fact that he doesn't know anything. Like Rampage has never had a conversation with him about how wrestling actually works. Like, just a conversation about it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dude was told like, hey, make sure because they told him about the spot, and they say, hey, be out there just in case something bad happens. It's like you're telling one dude. Well, I guess because he's he ain't gonna take no shit too. Like, he could fight too. If something were to happen, it's like, for one, this shit shouldn't be happening in the first place. For one, like
No.
Mm-hmm.
like
No.
you could tell, you see that the dude is still pissed as shit.
Yeah.
And you don't have one of the guys sitting next to him going through exactly what's going to happen, yada yada yada. He's just sitting there talking to his live chat the whole time, and then make matters worse, the live chat's instigating the shit, talking shit to him, like, oh, you're being too nice, and you're a fake crash out, all this dumb shit that these people were saying in the chat.
Mhm.
Just to get him angry even more. It's like,
yeah. His live chat was just egging him on the entire time though. Like they were just telling him to go and do it though. It's like pretty much. It's
Yeah.
oh, well, I'm no fake crash out. I'll show you I'm a real crash out. It's like, what the fuck?
Fucking retarded, man.
And where was like security though? Like did they not understand like this? He wasn't part of the show though. It's like
They took the day
I,
off.
I don't think they, I don't think they were told about this whole thing. That's this. I think what happened there. Unless they were told, this guy come in, it's fine.
They should have had somebody sit next to the dude and just calm him down. Like, okay, dude, relax. It doesn't, like nobody's there was there with him. Like, they go to him and okay, go now. Like, that's all they say to him, and then he's just sitting there by himself, like, just, and then he's shaking on top of that when Stu comes out, and then he's just shaking, like, all this adrenaline, like, just waiting for him to get in there.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way,
like, clearly you could see he's up to no good.
yeah, exactly. And by the way,
Yeah.
Douglas Malo or Malo is the wrestler's name that came in this for the save.
Oh, they Malo then, yeah. Yeah, they tell him, but they should have had like a bunch of people out there. If they
Yeah,
were
that's the thing.
if they were that concerned about it, they should have had plenty not who they think is the toughest one out of the bunch out there, just in case. No, they should have had other people out there as well.
And yeah, that's nothing. They told him to be a standby, in case anything goes down. And by the way, the promote and if you was running the promotion is not Pro Wrestling Academy, which was or used to be now with the WEID not anymore because WWE decided so WWE decided to distance themselves from them, which is I don't blame WWE for that because that was a strange situation that happened, which is a promotion that's owned by Rikishi and his son.
Yeah,
I feel bad for
that's
Rikishi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't even there. He wasn't there.
No.
Yeah,
And
in this situation.
And then you got the dumbest part of it all. Robert, you're gonna know where I'm going with this one. You know where I'm gonna go with it. The dumbest part of it all. He's laying there unconscious. They're doing whatever in the ring, and the dude he was wrestling goes in there.
He pinned him.
Pins him, covers him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they try to play they try to pull audible and say, bro, just pin him, bro.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
show must go on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bro, no one cares about the match anymore. Call the ambulance.
That's something Vince would probably do. That's something Vince would totally probably do, though. Vince would do something like that, though. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Go cover him for the win. Like 1, 2.
And the referee counts.
And he counted. Bro, no one cares about the match anymore. Get him some help.
But that's a good point for Jalen there, because I want to point this out when it comes to when that happened. It's serious because there was some fan cams of it too. I'm pretty sure you still saw them. It's that serious when even a trial said those are real punches.
Yeah,
a fucking child, bro. So
Yeah,
I think there's even a kid crying.
Yeah,
kids crying.
Those are real punches, and then this is not a work. This is actually legitimately he's getting hurt right now.
They know it's all for show.
Yeah,
during these times now, kayfabe's dead.
Yeah,
True.
but because I saw it and that was like so dumb, bro. Like, bro, no one cares about the match anymore. Just freaking get him out of there.
Yeah, that made the company look bad at that too.
Yeah, it just got worse and worse.
Yeah, worse and worse from there.
Yeah, so I can understand why nobody put ties with him. I get it because they don't want to be involved in this. They don't want with a situation like this. Yeah,
I didn't know this was one of those promotions that was part of the WEID until this incident happened.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either.
Didn't know Rikishi had anything to do with this promotion. I knew he had promotion, but I didn't know this was a promotion he was a part of.
Yeah, I know either. But yeah.
You running, Rikishi?
I blame his son for allowing that to happen. And apparently, there was a lot of drinking happened before they even did the show.
Yeah, all the shit that transpired, it was all just a huge mess. It was all a mess, and then you got Douglas, who had a girl, Sophia, that was there. She was scared to death.
I know she was. The hell?
Like, you had a dude that's never worked in the business, who you knew from the get-go was angry as shit, still was.
Yeah.
And you actually trusted him to get in the ring and do some shit.
Yeah.
You had nobody next to you. Well, the people that set this whole thing up, you didn't have somebody specifically next to him to actually to explain to him, like, okay, dude, when you go in there, give him a receipt, but at the same time, I don't overdo it. He goes and does it, and on top of that, does even more than what he was supposed to.
Yeah.
20, how many exactly? 26, 27?
23, I think.
23?
Some say 20. Some say 21. I like who's counting. You know, the fact it even got that far. Because referee didn't do shit. Like referee could have stepped in and did something about it. There's plenty of referees. NWE would have stepped in and done something about that.
Not that dumb sack shit.
They insane that they even allowed that. Like the first few punches, you would think people would go in. Okay, they just go in there and they stop it, but nope. It was all just poorly done.
Yep.
And also I gotta point out that Syko Stu's mom was there. At the event.
No,
Had to see that.
Yeah.
Oh man. What the fuck?
I would have hated to be her that night. That
Yeah.
seeing your own kid, and on top of that, an already unconscious man in the ring.
Yep.
And my ad.
You already knocked his ass out. You already with that horrible ass takedown. Well,
yeah, it was.
I think. Well, at the same time, I think that was intentional because the way he landed
It was.
But nope, that wasn't enough for his stupid ass. No, let me punch him 20 more fucking times. You're a fucking idiot.
And may I add, Syko Stu served this country.
And he's a veteran. Yep.
He's a natural veteran.
But he's never trained mixed martial arts. Fuck out of here, dude.
Gives a fuck.
Yeah, because being in the battlefield is less manlier than being in a cage.
Yep.
But yeah, man, fuck this dude. Fuck Crash Out Jackson. Fuck this dude.
Oh yeah.
I agree. I agree.
And another thing, the guy that held him back, he didn't fucking train MMA. Yeah, he was able to hold his ass back or get his ass off.
Yeah.
I love him.
Wow.
Probably would have whooped his ass if he was 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he just had a match, before and he already tired out, But he still had enough energy, to do what he gotta do to save women's brothers. Which by the way, I gotta point out too when it comes to it, because the other wrestlers that was live there, that was just standing there, didn't do anything. And Douglas was the only one who did it. Was the only one stepping in there to help out. And then all of a sudden they all started to do it. Like you're a bunch of phony friends first of all. And you're supposed to be protecting someone who's supposed to be your brother in the business when it comes to pro wrestling. And you didn't do that.
Yeah, they should have went in there before he got in there. Like they shouldn't have to wait for him to go in there and for them to finally do something. Like, because the little guy, I mean, he's again at least he tried to stop it, but he wasn't strong enough or big enough to get him off. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But the fact that other people didn't go in there and to try to help him get him off, Stu, that's bullshit.
Yeah. And apparently after all this went down, when LAPD got involved, to investigate this whole thing. Apparently the promotion, was basically, a selective wrestlers to not say anything about it. That's against the law.
Yeah, you're withholding information during a police investigation. That's a crime.
Yeah, these people are all kinds of fucked up. Like, what the?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I guarantee Rikishi was there. This whole shit would never went down like that. And I'm very disappointed at Rikishi's son, whoever it was, his name was, even allowed this to happen. Who greenlighted this whole thing to go down this way.
Yeah, like again, like if they were gonna have this happen, let's have Douglas by standby, but let's not have somebody next to Rajo when he's again. This dude has a fucking temper. He was already pissed off earlier, and he still is. And you don't have anybody to control his ass and then on top of that, you got his father that made shit worse.
Yeah, and antagonizing them. Yeah.
And then you got a live chat that made it even worse than that.
Yeah, because you know how cesspool all those people are.
Yeah, because these trolls, they love chaos. They love to see the shit happen. Yeah, let's see the man pass away after getting knocked down. They probably don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You know they don't give a fuck.
I mean, it ain't nothing to do with me. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah. But which part there's an update. He's doing well. After the whole GoFundMe, for Psycho Sue. And props to Chris Jericho too, by the way. Who always helping out the wrestlers when it comes to these types of situations. Always donating. Even though I give him a lot of shit, but shout out to Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
So leave him alone now.
Brock giving those blows to Orton at SummerSlam. Jericho was like, the fuck is like, fuck that. Like, no, I'm standing up for Randy. I know Jordan, you're not. He Jordan left.
Yeah, that's last straw. Yeah.
I mean, kudos to Jericho for that one, but
Jordan left. Oh, that's great.
Oh wow.
He's there's an internet connection there, but yeah, yeah, Jericho. I mean, he stood up for Randy and Brock. He was backstage calling him all sorts of names and even blew him a kiss. Like, man, you ain't gonna do shit to me. which Jericho wouldn't, but
yeah,
because Brock is Brock. He's but
yeah.
But still, Jericho, he's the fucking man for that. So
just off my TV set. So
right. Yeah, he's renewed his contract in AEW though. Huh? Yeah, but yeah, fuck this dude, man. Like what he was very close to committing. I mean, either way, he committed a crime, but
yeah,
he almost killed somebody because he felt disrespected that a professional wrestler could disrespect him. Although you had a conversation about it before the show even happened, and you still go and did that shit. Fuck you. You deserve to go to prison. As a matter of fact, you deserve to get your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Bad. Anything bad that anything bad that happens to him, if somebody were to beat him up to the point where he has to go to the hospital, I would not feel not one bad for him, not one tear shed. If I was Stu, if I was his family, I sue the fuck out of him.
Oh yeah,
sue the fuck out of him. You're gonna do that to family? Fuck that shit. Taking a man's life because your pride was fucking crushed or whatever the fuck he was feeling. Still no excuse. All those
no excuse at all.
All those people that were talking shit to him, like they fuck them too. But that's no excuse for what he did, especially when you made peace with the dude
Yeah.
before the event.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Now, I want to read what Mark Henry said here. Because he was interviewed about this whole incident. Basically, he was talking with TMZ Sports, saying that Psycho Stu was partly to blame for the situation because he bit off more than he can chew, and was wrong to incite a psychical conversation with a younger opponent. Which again, marketers didn't know the whole just read the story because this was not a young up and coming wrestler. This was a nobody who failed in MMA, who's only known as being the son of Rampage Jackson.
Yeah.
And Mark Henry noted that if the reports were true that Stu had a broken bottle, which it was not a bottle, it was a can, a prop, beer can, over Jackson's head before the incident, he was at fault for escalating the situation. And that's the quote that he used there.
Yeah, Mark, you should have got your information correct, because yeah. Get your shit right,
Yeah.
Mark Henry.
Yeah.
It still
And
does
then-
not, again, excuse what Raja did. It's
No,
Come
obviously
on
he also he said that too. Obviously, it doesn't excuse what he did, but like that's still a dumb what Mark Henry didn't even say if he doesn't know the full story.
like he doesn't even know what prop it was. Like,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
was a
man.
bottle. It was a can. But anyway, continue.
Yeah. But at least with JBL, where he mentioned he's like I think it was a bottle or can, it's not that. That was it. At least he said the two things there. But he was given information by Conrad Thompson of it and everything, and obviously JBL was he 100% thinks this was all on Raja, which it is for what happened there. He went into business for himself, in the wrong way
Yes.
because his pride allowed him to.
Mhm.
But RVD.
Oh God.
So RVD before all this, before you went on his podcast to talk about it, which I will share audio of it. But what I heard from what people were saying about what RVD said, basically in the way of on Twitter saying that he's got Roger Jackson's back. Is what enlightened this whole thing what RVD said on Twitter, thinking he's on Roger's side for what happened. But that wasn't the case, But he should have never tweeted that in the first place because that was a dumb tweet from the even do. And for what?
Yeah.
To plug his podcast where you can listen to.
You got so many. Before we get to, it's kind of irrelevant to the conversation. What's with all these pro wrestlers with podcasts now? Like, almost every wrestler now has a damn podcast.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I guess they saw there's a opportunity to get more money, so that's why they do it.
I guess. I mean, they can do what they want, but at the same time, it's like,
I mean, yeah. Even they can't wrestle anymore, or do what they used to anymore, because obviously. But hey, do what you gotta do.
yeah. But yeah. Let's get to what RVD said. As far as
and before I do, I just want to read one thing that was said. What came to everything that happened after this whole thing? I didn't see it until I saw it from Sound Monster. From something that was Big Damo, or some may know as Killian Dane. But he's not Big Damo. The husband of Nikki Cross.
Yep.
Basically, I don't know if he said it on Twitter or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was on Twitter, but he basically said this. And Jason Sun Monster decided to post on his Twitter about it. And basically, Big Damo said, after this whole incident happened, he said, "Some wrestlers are just fucking stupid. I don't know what to tell you." Basically, after having with Psycho Stu, who Psycho Stu is,
Yeah.
and then the wrestlers are defending this shit, and saying that it was his fault, because of all that, because of a misunderstanding. It's basically what he was talking about. Where it comes to some wrestlers are stupid.
Yeah, so that justifies, what Raja did though. Yeah, it's because although again they talked about it beforehand, they shook hands, he apologized. Was it stupid? Sure. It was because he didn't know, well, but at the same time he didn't know.
Yeah.
Should he have done that? No. But again, it was talked about, and he apologized, and Raja literally shook his shit. They literally shook hands.
Yeah.
But
even though at first he rejected at first, because he was too angry.
Yeah. Because he was still like, what the fuck? Yeah, he was still like, what the fuck? Like, yeah.
He was talked into, in the way he was talked into it because you're getting your receipt.
Yeah.
But shout out to Big Damon for that, when it comes to that comment, that comment there, to some wrestlers, that defend this what Psycho Stu did, that he deserved, in the way he deserved what he get there, which that was not the case at all. That should never been the case at all. Where it shouldn't even gotten into that. It shouldn't never be in that position in the first place. It could have, again, if that happened right there on the spot, with Roger Jackson, cocking him, and and it didn't happen later on. This got.
Nick, you're still there?
Yeah.
Okay, Robert, I think you got cut off. Your audio got cut off. We can't hear you.
Okay, hold on a second. I guess it must have turned me off. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, it must have turned me off then. All right. I was saying, if the whole incident happened, where Roger Jackson, punched him, when it first happened, we weren't having this conversation. I mean, they'll talk about it was to be talked about what happened, for a little bit, but because how this ended up being later on, and ended up becoming a big story for not just for wrestling, but everywhere else that people are talking about this.
Yeah, even people that are not necessarily wrestling fans or even MMA fans are talking about it.
Exactly.
So it made news,
All
but
right.
for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But hey, Raja gets no criticism or anything from this dude. So,
no,
I don't. It's whatever.
I hope that 50. Hope again 50 subscribers was worth it.
Oh God.
It was what?
50 subs. 50 subs. You're a MMA fighter. People know who. I mean, not a whole lot of people know who you are, but you have enough of a following to not do this dumb shit.
No, the whole world knows who I am.
Especially not to get this amped up.
Oh please, Damon Kemp will be no more than Roger Jackson.
Oh boy.
But anyways, so because of what already did on Twitter, plug in his podcast. When it comes to I got your back, Raja. Dude.
You
Want to get high with me?
Like,
Dude. So this is
I got your back, bro.
Yeah, you guys back. but he's gonna let us know exactly what he meant by that. So here's RVD. What comes to this?
Oh boy.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's okay. I see. Okay, may go back.
Voting it on Reddit. What was being said?
Okay, here we go.
So
easy. Yeah. So I'm drinking a coffee and it's Vegas and it's hot. So if I start sweating, it ain't because I'm sweating these people of low substance. We call them poles. It's a new term you're going to hear me say here. Now a lot of basic thinkers are poles, and poles are basic thinkers, but they don't have to be both, because a basic thinker can only think about like one thing on their mind at a time, not two different things, right?
yes.
Like for instance, I want to start out by saying best wishes to fucking Syko Stu Smith.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hopefully he will regain his health and do it quickly. That's a shame. He definitely didn't deserve what happened to him. Now, if you're wondering if you're a basic thinker, if you thought that me saying that was somehow hypocritical because my text said that I back Raja, then you are one of the basic thinkers that can't understand how those can both be true in the same universe. I'm not picking a side. If I did, I'm not even saying it would be Raja's. All I'm saying, it's like when JR said that Vince was looking ugly. Mm-hmm. Then he said, well, that's the pot calling the kettle black. One has nothing to do with the other, right? So, so I'm not saying that this guy Stu deserved what happened to him by saying that I got Raja's back. So when I wrote that on Twitter, X, I hadn't seen all the hate that this kid's got. You know, I hadn't seen that he was really taking over on YouTube. All the videos were talking about it. He had a lot of hate there, but I hadn't seen like all the comments. And I don't think that would have changed, you know, because when I watched everything, and when I say that I have his back, I'm not saying I'm going to stand back to back and fight a crowd of fucking a million people that are trying to lynch him. What I'm saying is I see the pathway that he took that led to what happened. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one that sees what happened, but with basic thinkers, you have to wonder and assume they're probably taking out some facts, because our ideology tells us there's always the bigger picture.
Wait. Did he say?
RVDology?
Did he just say RVDology?
Bro, I don't think we need to be basic thinkers to see what happened. Like you don't have to be the super genius to know exactly what was. We all saw what happened. So I don't know where he's going with this, but continue.
Oh wow! Here we go. To be continued.
Basic thinkers, you have to wonder and assume they're probably taking out some facts, because our ideology tells us there's always a bigger picture. Right. And there's a bigger picture than I know. And maybe when we go over and break it down, maybe you'll learn some stuff you didn't know. I'm sure that Syko Stu knows more than I did, and we'll get than I do now, and we'll get to that as well. We're gonna break everything down. So best wishes. That was fucking brutal. It did look very violent. There could definitely be some serious damage from something like that. First off, and I'm only saying this just to open up some minds out there. If if Psycho Stu would have hit him with the can in the back, and I don't know if he knew it was coming or not. You know, the story out there is that Raja didn't know that he was going to get hit with a can. The way he reacted kind of looked like he didn't know he was going to get hit with it. If that is the story, then let me just pose this question. If he would have, Raja would have punched Stu in the mouth right then, how many people would then say, well, then that's fair, then he deserved it? Because I do agree to Bob Holly it and then wait until you're in the ring and, you know, expecting cooperation to do it isn't the right move. But if anybody said, well, you know what, if he didn't expect it and someone hit him with a can and he punched him in the mouth, I think I would have been all right with that. Let me ask you this. What if that one punch would have knocked the dude out, he hit the back of his head, the punch knocked his teeth in, and he's laying on his back, unconscious, and he's choking on his blood and teeth from one punch that was delivered immediately after the crack. Does that change anything? Because I watch so many videos of people that die from one punch or even a push sometimes. You know, it's as much as a push when somebody hits the back of their head or something crazy happens and they end up dying, if not being paralyzed from it.
A bunch of multiple times, though.
I want to present that scenario out there because it seems to be accepted by everyone in the IWC that the hitting with a can, if he truly didn't know anything about it, wasn't a big deal. And this might be a case where the wrestling fans are going to tell me how it works in the wrestling business. Some of them might want to write in and tell me what a receipt is. You know, like, what do I know?
No one said that, but okay.
But the wrestling dressing room is not an environment where somebody could go up to somebody that they don't know and hit them in the head with a can without them knowing it. Okay. Now, can you imagine like me with a chair in the dressing room, just looking like, hey, you're a wrestler? Crack, and smacking them in the head with it? That would not be acceptable. I wouldn't do, and a lot of people are like, well, there's a big difference between a little tap, and a lot of people want to call it a prop can. I don't know. But a lot of people, if they think, well, a chair smashed the head's a lot different, is it? I mean, is it by the law? Is it if you're out on the street? You know, if you're on the sidewalk and you see, I don't know, let's say a gang of 4 black hood-looking dudes coming out from an album store or whatever, you go crack one of them on the head with that can. Do you think they're going to think, well, at least it wasn't a chair smash to the face? I mean, you know, that wasn't that big of a deal. Because just being a wrestler doesn't make it okay. I can tell you this. I wouldn't expect, even the wrestlers that I know that are friends of mine, I wouldn't expect to be able to go up to them without them knowing, bam, and crack a can without them at least smacking me. Right now you're talking about someone that's not your friend, someone that you're seething over, as a matter of fact, someone that you're boiling over for the whole time, and you're thinking, this guy's trying to make me look like a bitch, right? So let's start at the beginning, okay? Raja doesn't know shit about wrestling. That's what I understand. Yep. I heard it from him saying on the stream before he gets to the event. He says, you know, my boy's got this wrestling event. I'm going to go and support. I don't know shit about wrestling, and I believe him. He says he's got concussion symptoms. His head is really fucking with him a lot, and he's been having an upset stomach. This is something that a lot of the haters want to blow off. They don't believe concussion symptoms are real, but they want to say I got CTE, and that's why I put that post out. You know, I don't know if they're trying to be funny, but you can't have it both ways. He's concussed, and I don't know the guy. He doesn't seem like he's this sharpest tool in the head.
I don't know. It seems like you yo, the way you tweeted that, yo, I got your back, Raja. Like you knew.
It's like
I mean,
it's like nobody defended him hitting him with the can. Nobody was defending
Oh
that.
no one did at all.
no.
The
Yeah,
issue
no,
it's like, okay, somebody hits you with a can, people they react, you hit them, whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
but the problem here is they've talked about it and they moved on from. Well, Stu moved on from it. No one's
Hmm.
saying, oh, that they again. Nobody was saying he should have done it. If Raja got hit and Raja actually punched him and knocked him out, people wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
because he himself doesn't know about wrestling. He legitimately thought it was an attack on him. So
Hmm.
had he punched him, people wouldn't harp on him for reacting the way he did. The problem is they discussed it, they hashed it out. He went in the ring and then did what he did. Like everybody saw what happened. You don't have to be a quote unquote basic thinker to see exactly what happened.
Exactly. So after hear all this story going on, where Raja doing what he did there to Syko Stu. Again, all this could have been avoided, if you know this this guy named whatever go by AJ Man now whatever. Again, I go by Cowboy Bitch because that's what he is to me. But because he had issues with Psycho Stu. I don't know what that issue is, and to be honest with you, I really don't give a shit. Yeah, it's between those two. But the fact that he couldn't handle Psycho Stu himself, and he decided to bring in rajajackson because they're friends. They're the Titan, right? Because you're Raja. It's like, okay, I'll join. I'll go to your show to support you. That doesn't know shit about wrestling, but he's doing it. I'll support him. Because obviously, if let's just say if rajajackson, his MMA career wasn't working out, which it's not obviously. His records just tells it all right there. But trying to follow all his dad's footsteps because Rabbi Jackson is a legend himself in MMA. Basically, he's living under the shadows of his dad. But obviously, didn't make it as far as as he could, like his dad did. And the fact that Raja came there and in support of this cowboy bitch for the promotion he was a part of, that Rikishi had no knowledge of what happened without thing, and that's why I blame his son most likely for even allow this to be greenlighted in the first place after what Psycho Stu thought was a misunderstanding. It was obviously a misunderstanding there of what happened there, which why why he thought there was cameras there. It was all of a show. And that's why he stays. That's his thing, is that he stays in character. When it comes to this, because when you're a wrestler, obviously you do got to stay in character when it comes to something like this. So that's basically what this whole thing was end up being. And then as we already discussed, that whole thing. Psycho Stu did what he did. Rajajackson was upset. Psycho Stu was like, aren't you going to sell this, not that, and everything, and it came down to Psycho Stu was trying to apologize, numerous times. Roger was not hearing of it until he finally did. That's only because he was talked into, because you suck up apology and all that, and and you will get your receipt. This was coming from the son of Rikishi, and then that's when this cowboy bitch saying telling a receipt, what a receipt is, right? That and if he does, if he tries anything, well, I'll step in there, which obviously that didn't happen because the moment that Roger Jackson did what he did, that takedown that really knocked him out, because you can clearly see today there that Rajajackson was laying in those punches. Psycho Stu was not defending himself because at that point, after that slam, he was knocked out. His head, back of his head, hit the canvas. So obviously, Cowboy Bitch, was still staying back there. Now let's say if Psycho Stu wasn't knocked out, he was not unconscious, and he did fall back. Do you honestly believe that Cowboy Bitch would have came out there and did something about it? Because I mean, he probably would, because it'll be a 21 situation there, because he's a bitch. And as far as I hear from all this guy, when it comes to having backstage fights and all that, when it comes to wrestle over that, he always loses those fights. And I'm pretty sure one of them was probably against Psycho Stu. So here we are with which is my my conspiracy theory here, is that maybe this was all premeditated by this Cowboy Bitch, because obviously he can't do anything on his own. So that's why he brought in a failure MMA fighter to do his dirty work. Which and don't take my word for it, because this is what Douglas Malo said. The guy who saved Psycho Stu. You can listen to it on his on YouTube we explain about that whole thing. But yeah, that's my take on this whole thing when it comes to it. I mean, obviously there is a lot more to say as well, but this is a silly situation that should never happen. And again, and when it comes to WWE, parting ways with them, I don't blame them for parting ways with them, because this is a bad look for them. For one of the promotions that's supposed to be part of the WEID system. When it comes to potentially up and coming stars that could be coming to WWE. Not I mean roster right away, but like to Evolve or to NXT. Or when it comes to during dark matches, whatever. Now I don't know if Psycho Stu was gonna be one of them, but I'll tell you one thing, ain't gonna be on that Cowboy Bitch. He lost that already. He didn't alter himself, and then he wants to go on videos, being in character, look going angry and everything, and then he's crying, because he lost his job. Oh, poor you lost your job. Oh, poor baby. Poor Crimea River.
Yeah.
And make sure you fall on real glass.
Yeah, they're always talking about cowboy shit. Cowboy, he's definitely cowboy shit for sure.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
okay, go ahead.
So yes, we continue more what RBD said here.
Be funny, but you can't have it both ways. He's concussed, and I don't know the guy. He doesn't seem like he's the sharpest.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't seem attuned to things,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I watched another video of him and his dad, and I love Rampage. I'm definitely not burying him, but it looks like a hard love kind of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And
a very different dynamic of father and son that you're not used to seeing, I think, right?
Yeah, and it looks like the kid really wants the approval of his dad, that he's tough, that he's a heterosexual man, and
That's right.
And there's a lot of pressure there, and I can see that.
Sure.
And so anyway, he's got a concussion. When we see the can smash thing, we talked about that. I don't know, like this. How?
You want me to play it, Rob? I have it.
Yeah, let's play it.
Here's the can smash, everybody.
Okay.
You know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
I'll just fast forward it.
right, so there was a can shot right there.
And leading up to that, what you didn't play was, he's talking to a couple of guys, and then he's asking, "Where's so and so?" And that guy said, "You don't need to worry about him. You just need to worry about." Psycho. Yeah. I'm right here. Like, who the fuck are you? You don't know who I? That's what was going on there, which it looks like it would be like a setup kind of thing, and obviously Stu thought it was set up. They both look very set up to me separately. It looks like Stu was set up, and it also looks like Raja was completely set up by everybody the whole day, and so that's what we're going to cover. So, yeah, why on earth would anybody go up and hit somebody? And all the comments I've seen are like, "Oh, well, he thought he was another pro wrestler, so it was okay." That's not the fucking way it works.
No.
Not.
I know too, Rob. If I were just some random guy and I'm like, drunk, he might have been drunk, Stu. Like, I'm not gonna say either way, but either way, if I'm
Which I want to point out too, because when I first saw the video, I think myself, it's obviously we're not gonna know who's out there when it comes to the indie promotion, because you don't watch a lot of promotions because some of them is not on TV, whatever. But either way, because I didn't know who Psycho Stu was either. And again, not knowing that this was a promotion that was part of the WEID program. But we see now, like I want to know the details of this. Like, what's going on here? Like, what's happening here? Like, why something like this is happening? And I think it's a wrestling angle that gone wrong or anything. It's like I want to know what happened here.
All right.
So let's continue.
To get hit in the head with a can, and I don't expect it coming.
And you don't know the guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get heated.
It's fucking Rampage Jackson's son. Who's gonna do that?
Right. And like, I'm not by all means
Well, he didn't know that, but
hit in the head with a can, thinking even if I'm in on wrestling, I know what the stakes are. I'm gonna be like kind of pissed because I didn't.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it from there about already defense about that tweet that he did, which was from early from earlier. Not just to get into this video of what they over there watching and then what they saw and get their thoughts about it. So still already tweeting that though.
yeah, it's like I'm not gonna say, and I guess I could speak for you guys too. When I said like I don't, it wasn't good for Stu to hit him with a can when he didn't know he was a pro wrestler and all that, or he thought in his head that, but it's still like he didn't know. He didn't expect that. He didn't expect that, so he got pissed off at that. What the fuck? Why'd you do that shit? Like that part I understand at that particular moment. That hey, like what the you just hit me with a fucking can. Like even if it's empty, it's like why the fuck? Why are you doing that shit? That part I get. I don't agree with people. That, oh, it's okay because it was scripted. But the thing is, Raja didn't know that.
No, he didn't.
So you can't really blame him at that moment how he reacted to it. Again, like had he punched him then, no, like nobody would, he wouldn't get as much backlash as he has. But the problem is they squashed it, and then he went as Robert said before, went to business for himself. When got in the ring, laid him out unconscious, and then decided to give him over 20 punches
to the face.
To the face.
Yeah.
Like,
which broke most of his teeth.
That's inexcusable.
No, you can't excuse that. That's not even close to being received. Like I said, that's attempted murder. You know.
Yeah.
And yeah. I mean, it's so bad that you know people want Raja to be arrested, and I don't blame him. Yeah, I mean, he could have killed him. He could have killed that guy.
I agree. He should be arrested.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he should be. If he did kill him, he probably would most likely be in jail right now. Like,
yeah. Well, you know, so yeah, of course they'll arrest the black man for, you know, just defending himself.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Like, no, that has nothing to do with it, guys. If he actually did kill him, or you know, he attempted to kill him, he probably should be at least in jail, if anything. Like,
yeah, exactly, bro. It's just, I don't see how anyone can defend him. Like, you know, I don't see how anyone can defend him.
No, wait, there's actually people defending him. Oh my gosh! Like, why would you defend him for this? Like, there's nothing to defend. Like,
I'm sure there are some people that's defending him. But I mean, obviously, I just seen, like, you know, Mark Henry and BBD. Like, those are the only ones I really know who would defend him. But I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it's just this whole situation could have been avoidable. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's been avoidable, you know. Yeah, I obviously we understand that, you know, Stu, like, doing that. Yeah, it wasn't right, but at the same time, he apologized 3 times. They shook hands. Everything seemed cool until he went backstage. He talked to AJ, the cowboy, and he pretty much, egged him on, tell him, give him a receipt, which, I'm sure he knew that Roger doesn't know what a receipt is, or he doesn't really know what it is. So, like, the company's at fault, everyone that, most of the guys that didn't even come to help Stu, besides the other guy, they're at fault. Obviously, Raja is at fault, man. Like, it was just a huge mess.
It's so bad that this promotion could go belly up because how this all played out.
Yeah, it could. Yeah.
Drinking before going out to do work. Apparently that's what I heard that was going on.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
Like,
that's not a good sign.
Referee, I'll just stand there, allowing it to happen, not trying to step in there. Again, if it was one of the trained referees from WWE that would stepped in, that would have been part of that match. They would have stepped in and diffused the whole thing.
And they got the referee counting 1, 2, 3. Is like what?
Yeah, and like I said, even if he wouldn't got Roger off physically, like I said, he could have just called in, "Hey, bro, get some help out here." He could have called in some help at me. But no, he just stood there. And then he had the wrestler pinned him to call audible, and he count the pin. It's like, bro, no one cares about the match anymore. That's over with.
I still can't believe that happened.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, man. Like, when I first saw that, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You got a man who literally just got knocked out for real. Got punched over 20 times. Got a bunch of kids in the crowd crying and scared and all this other shit. And you do that, like, as if this is like, oh yeah, I would not be surprised if they were like, hey, let's make pretend this is still part of the show, and let's end it like that. Like, no, dude. Like, people saw what happened. It was as real as you can get.
Yeah, especially this one, every news that you could possibly find on the internet and all that, and then when you hear something like that happening, and like, this is in a competent promotion, if as that's willing to do something like this, uh, this is it's negligence of them on the part of that.
Yeah. Yeah, all parties involved are to blame for this. They should have been more careful with it, especially again. You have a dude who's not a trained wrestler that has a short fuse. I mean, clearly you could see that.
Yeah.
Dude, he was literally shaking, but before he even got in there, he was shaking like because he knew he had. Like, you ever heard that song? I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. That's that song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was feeling at that moment.
Yeah. He didn't give a fuck at that point.
That he went to business for himself. He was literally told, "Hey, take him down and then give him like one punch or whatever. Okay, give him one shot."
Yeah.
He's literally understanding what talk about. Oh yeah, watch me. I'm gonna give him a bunch of shots. Like, no, they told you to give him one, and and then, mind you, again, a dude who did something stupid, but apologized for that. And you go and you pretty much almost ended an innocent person's life because you couldn't control your anger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some serious problems there. You need, like, if you're not gonna go to jail, if I'm Rampage, if I was an actual decent father, not to say he's a very shitty that he's a shitty father. Oh yeah, he's a deadbeat. All that. I'm not gonna go that deep with it. But if I'm him, I'm like, I'm getting him some serious help, no matter how long it takes. Like, if I gotta, do something to get his mind right, because clearly there's some deep down issues that he has within himself that he just decided to just let out that night. And unfortunately, he took it out on a dude that didn't deserve it.
No. And also, when it comes to Psycho Stu, when it comes to him serving, for our country, let's see, I think he also had PCT. I can't remember what was the what that he has
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. That's what PTSD. That's what he had.
Yeah.
That's why he got arrested in the first place. Because he had PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
To go to overcome whatever this PTSD he got because for serving this country.
Yeah, and he found wrestling as a way to cope.
Oh man, but yeah, So this promotion, I think, it might go a little because of this whole thing. It's one thing what Roger Jackson did, but it's the way that it was also the shadiness, the negligence that came into as well. Before and after, it's disgusting. or how I say it sometimes, sickening. But I don't mean in a funny way. I mean like in the root, like serious area. It really is sickening.
Yeah. Yeah, just all around fucked up. But I'm glad to hear that Stu's alive.
Yeah. Stuart Smith is still good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he took a picture.
With a couple of people there, and his wife was there, by the way. So.
Yeah. So. We wish him the best. I
hope his career ain't over. Hope his rest of his career ain't over, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because he took a lot of damage, and hopefully it doesn't take over, the rest of his life. Because that would be unfortunate.
Yeah, because bro, CTE, like brain trauma, that's not that's not a joke. Like it could have some really bad repercussions.
Yeah,
it could really mess you up. So I'm just glad he's alive. I'm glad I heard he's going good in the hospital, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, but yeah, man, this situation was crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Yeah. If he does come back to wrestling, maybe we'll, depending,
Depends if everything goes well with his medical conditions.
Yeah. If he does come back to wrestling, bro, he comes back to the ring. Oh, I definitely see him like, getting a lot of love, a lot of, cheers, because I think originally he was like a heel, right? He was like a heel, I think.
Well, based on what I saw, because you had some heel manager out there that was not on his side. So I don't know. I don't know if he was a heel or not. I don't know. But
yeah. Well, either way, if he comes back to wrestling, yeah, he's gonna be babyface like automatically. So
oh yeah,
you're definitely gonna hear like Syko's 2 chants, So yeah, so like I said, I wish him speedy recovery. Yeah, because it's still terrible what happened to him. That he did not deserve that, especially since he apologized.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think Roger might get arrested, especially with all the evidence that's out there, like that got filmed. Yeah,
I mean this dude.
He literally said
he pretty much snitched on himself. That's
yeah. He basically because this is gonna be solved in court. Like it's gonna be involved in court, and they got the evidence right there. So that'd be like the easiest court day. That'd be the fastest court day ever, bro.
Yes. It will be the easiest win ever. Like
exactly, bro.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take no multiple days. It'd be like, yeah, Exhibit A, and just showing all the clips. Exhibit A, Exhibit B, all the stuff. So
like show the entire live stream that he did. Like
basically, yeah.
And the way I see how it goes down, they might get whatever the amount, 10 years maybe in state prison, whatever it's like that, and then they'll try to and then Rampage Jack will have some lawyers for him to maybe knock it down to like maybe 4-5 years maybe, and then the rest of it do community service or something like that. I don't know. That's how it always usually works.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But we'll see what happens. But yeah,
we'll see what happens though.
I mean, yeah, this story is crazy, man. Story is big and crazy when like it's not even just wrestling YouTubers are talking about it. Like a lot of people are talking about it, bro. A lot of people. I've seen it from like obviously wrestling YouTubers, political YouTubers, just big YouTubers in general. So yeah, even Mr. Beast got involved to like help out with the
Oh yeah, he did.
eliminations.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so this story got a lot of attention. So yeah, so it's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, justice will be served.
What was that thing Douglas saying, like, when he had that when he was on that video? Didn't he talk about how they were bragging about the clicks they got or some shit, or they were celebrating, or no, they were saying, "Hey, go and show all all this shit is gonna get views or some shit like that."
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He obviously was not. He was disgusted with some of the people that do that just for clout and whatever.
It's like,
and I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure Kick is probably gonna, no pun intended, kick Raja out of the site. He's probably gonna get banned.
Pretty much, yeah. And as far as Rajajackson goes with his career, well, so far ain't angry about wrestling because obviously doesn't know how to work.
Oh yeah. No promotions hiring him.
No promotions ever not hiring him, bro. No.
And as far and whatever any amount of ounce of MMA career that he had, which I didn't know he even had one in the first place. But judging all of his record, doesn't look good at all. That's done too.
Yeah, he ruined all his chances because he couldn't control himself. He just had to take out all those frustrations and whatnot for someone, for no reason. Yeah, like he basically just found an excuse to try to beat up someone, basically, even though still apologize, but just really pathetic, man.
Pathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, last thoughts. Shout out to Stu.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate what happened to you. But it's a good thing that you're still with us.
Yeah, it's a miracle, man. Cause
salute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as far as Raja goes, I can give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
I can give two fucks about you. If anything bad were to happen to him, I would not feel bad at all. Which it's kind of crazy to say, but
well, I mean, you try to kill him, man. So
yeah. So I mean,
yeah.
No sympathy at all.
What is it that Enzo would say when it comes to having 0 dimes? When it comes to someone like him?
Yeah, he would say, he would basically say like, I mean, it'd be anything really, but
I think he'll start by saying, if I have a dime for every time, he'll say something from there. That
if I had a dime of all the Rajajackson wins in MMA, I would have 0 dimes.
Yeah, something like that. So he'll do. Yeah, so that's basically my attitude that we're all with him. It's the Enzo promo with the whole, I have 0 dimes.
But yeah, Raja should be.
Oh man,
he should be in jail probably for this. I mean, he should be. I mean,
he should be.
There's probably gonna be an investigation. There's probably be court dates and hearings and all that. So it's like, yeah, he's probably gonna be most likely in jail. So
it should come eventually. It should come eventually because he should be in jail now.
Yeah, because I feel like I think Stu, he's most likely press charges. He most likely will. I mean, like,
I would, because you Like if I was one of Stu's family members or even Stu himself, yeah, take every fucking penny he's fucking got.
Yeah.
Anything that he has,
Oh yeah.
you know.
If he's even worth anything.
Yeah, like sue the fuck out of him. Because that was totally uncalled for what he did. Totally unprofessional and a piece of shit move.
Yeah.
And a big fuck you to Rampage as well for
I'm very
raising your son, pretty much raising your son like this.
Yeah.
You did a horrible job.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say with those situation.
Yeah. You have any last thoughts, Nick?
You should. It's like this happened. Stu, we're happy that you're still here, and Raja, you should be in jail. So yeah, just like. I mean, it sucks that this happened. That this had to happen, though, and it just sucks that he had to basically. Raja had to like live stream it while he was doing it too. It's just like why would you like live stream it for the entire internet to see, for everyone to see though? That's like.
He's not bright. He's not very bright.
Like, what was he trying to prove though? Like, was he really trying to prove that he's not a bitch though? Like, was that the whole thing though? Was he trying to prove that he's not a bitch though? Like, is that the whole thing though? Like,
maybe it's CTE all quit when he got hit by a beer can.
Yeah. That was his whole thing. No, I'm not a bitch. And dude, and that for. I'm not surprised by the trolls. I'm not surprised at all because that's what they do. They
do. Yeah.
They love chaos. They love toxicity. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But for Rampage to call him just to pretty much poke fun instead of asking him, "Hey, you good?" It just makes it worse. Like you know your kid is upset. You don't know why he was upset.
I mean, very clearly there was some. I mean, Rampage raised him wrong though. If he's doing this shit though, man, it's like if he's doing this shit though, it's like yeah, you clearly raised him wrong though. If he feels if Raja feels like he had to do this shit, then you clearly raised him wrong though. It's like.
It's sad enough there.
Yeah, because if it was any one of us, we would have been like, hey, you're good. What happened?
Yeah.
With my curiosity, like just speaking for me, like as a person, like I'm usually like, hey, I heard you got upset. I heard something happened with you. Like, what exactly happened? Like I would get to the bottom of it, like know exactly what happened, so that way I would have a better perspective. And then Rampage could go and explain to him, okay, well, listen, the dude was, he hit you with a can. It was scripted and all that. That's what they do,
Yeah.
Just there's this thing called a receipt, and it's where somebody gives you a hard blow, and then you give one right back,
Like T. Ortiz hitting on Rampage Jackson with the hammer, during the Ace of Base, that was obviously a prop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you don't like, yeah, basically, yeah, you don't do what he did. It's like you don't like go in the ring later and then like just start. You actually like you slam him to the mat and then you start punching him. It's like you don't do that though. It's like that's not what you're supposed to do though. It's like
yeah, I mean it was simple. Jackson could just told him a story about I was hit with a prop hammer on TV by T Ortiz. I was part of Maven Mafia, and he ends up joining Aces and Eights, yo. So wait, this rest of this year, it was just a prop.
No,
but no, he didn't do that.
No. No, yeah, you got you got in a tussle with some dudes in tires above.
Like if he's called like other wrestlers dudes in tights. It's like when you were in the business, dude. Like you were in the business. That like holy crap, like it's just
Exactly. Like you're mocking a business that you participated in. And then
I want to Krangle saying about this.
Hmm?
I wonder if Krangle saying about this.
And then he did this whole thing like all these wrestle you fuck with my son, you don't fuck with my son. He basically pulled a LeBron.
what the fuck? LeBron?
Yes,
Like,
yes.
When he confronted Stephen A.
Oh my gosh!
You're fucking with my son.
Fucking with your son. Your son, but your son.
Yeah, that's a whole nother situation, but yeah, like he fucking with my son. Like, dude, you don't even know what happened. You don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
You didn't even try to get to the bottom of what happened. Instead, what you did, you mocked your own son. That's all you did.
Yeah, I'm guessing Rampage wasn't watching his live stream. I'm guessing he wasn't there when that happened. Like, I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't watching the live stream when Raja was. No, he wasn't though.
Nah, he was probably just reading like the live chat, probably. Yeah, but either way, like, it's just fucked up all around. So.
Mm-hmm. And for the wrestlers that were are covering up for all this, because promote some promote someone not to to let police to know about the situation and all that are all for too as well, and they should be exiled the business as well. And for that person also, the promoter, if it was Rikishi's son, if he was behind this whole thing of try to tell the wrestlers to not speak to the authorities about it, which is a shame because because it's Rikishi's son, what comes to if he's eventually is going to be end up in WWE whatever. Well, that's going to be in the plans now. So they all either way, they're all for all of this, except for Douglas, Malo or Malo, or however you say it,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like why would they try to cover this up though? It's like
I don't know what it is, man. It's just a strange situation.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as everything.
Wait, did you guys say that they were like they were like part of like WWE's developmental though, or
they were part of the ID, the WID. I forgot what it's what the ID counts for, but they were part of that program, but not anymore. WWE decided to cut ties with them because
they did.
Yep.
Yeah, this happening.
Yeah, obviously they, and I don't blame them because that's the last thing they need. You already got Vince McMahon, sex trafficking, whatever, and everything, and some other things, that I can't remember exactly what it was.
Triple H. Triple H. I don't think he did not want this at all though. To basically because this would if they basically kept them as part of that program, they would have it would reflect the bad WWE. So like Triple H is like, yeah, we don't really need this right now. Like we don't like.
So there you go.
Yep. So that's pretty much it. So most likely the next video we do is Drake and Josh live reaction. Other than Wednesday, Robert, is there any other day that you would be available?
I gotta see what happens next week for my schedule. As far as this week, it depends how what time I get off tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm planning on doing BTA though. If I do get out early. But as far as the next week, I think it's when I'll probably be free one of those days. I gotta see first. That's when the schedule won't be up until Sunday.
All right. All right, so that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you guys thought about the things we were saying or the situation itself. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Take care.